Did you go to Qatar before? Did you watch any matches?
I can't go to Qatar because of my sexual orientation. Unfortunately, I am scared to go there, but I am LGBTI.
I think people don't have to suffer because of their nation, religion, sexual orientation.
A lot of people who are trying to attack Qatar because it's banning alcohol, LGBTQ. What do you think about that?
I will tell them we have done it. Now it's the final. Thank you very much.
You can't control my religion, my society. You can't control. Respect my society, my religion, my people.
As you know, they bring a lot of people from Bangladesh, India. They're dying there while they are working. It's not really safe.
And because they are separating men from women lines in public transportation and in the stadiums.
We should not have lines. We should be able to mix, and men should respect women.
In general, your sexuality has nothing to do with sport. If you want to come over,
Exactly. I never understood why they had to force their way into it, like in every situation. I get it. You love the same sex, or possibly you're not the same sex, or whatever you want.
But there's a lot of controversy going on about the World Cup in Qatar. I wanted to get down here in the street and ask people what they really think about this World Cup. Let's get to know people's opinion. Before we start, just don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and let's get going. Did you go to Qatar before? Did you watch any matches?
I can't go to Qatar because of my sexual orientation. In Turkey, we are free. I'm a very famous guy, but I am LGBTI.
But you support Qatar.
Of course, I am supporting Qatar, but LGBTI people just like me cannot walk in the streets. So, of course, I would like to go there to watch the football match in Qatar. But unfortunately, I am scared to go there. But I am very proud of Morocco, and I am sure you are going to win and you are going to be the champion.
You're from Morocco.
Yes.
Tomorrow you're going to be cheering for France?
Hell no. No, they're gonna lose. It's very personal. If it's against Canada, we can lose, it's fine. Portugal, we can lose, it's fine. But Spain, France, Belgium, no, we have to win.
What do you think about this current World Cup in Qatar? A lot of people are attacking Qatar for discrimination, for banning alcohol, for example, and homosexuality and whatnot. What is your honest opinion about this?
Well, there are two parts, for me at least. There is the human rights and labor rights. As you know, they bring a lot of people from Bangladesh, India. They're dying there while they are working. It's not really safe. So for this part, yeah, it's sad. They should not be doing that, especially that in Qatar they can afford to have a very safe environment for the workers, you know, they can afford that. So I really don't understand why they don't have that over there. But for alcohol, at the end of the day, it's an Islamic country, so I do understand if they don't want to sell alcohol, yeah, okay. It's not accepted by their religion, so yeah, why not, you know?
I just wanted to come here in the street and ask people about their opinion. I'm really glad that I ran into He knows me.
Yeah, I know you guys.
How do you know?
I see it on Instagram.
We're living American.
Are you watching the World Cup?
Yes, oh my God, I'm obsessed with
Okay,
the
wait.
World Cup.
Who do you think will win?
I want Morocco to win, but I think it will be either Croatia or France again.
What do you think about Qatar hosting this World Cup?
I think it's literally the best thing ever because they're introducing Islam in a new way to the world. And I feel like this has been the best World Cup so far because it's been so respectful and peaceful and they carried it out in a really good way.
Yeah. We're very proud of that. It's the first time that the entire world is looking at the Muslim and Arab community in a very different perspective. Can you believe there are some women who are not happy to have separate lines? They want to be mixed with guys. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube that they are not happy that in Islamic countries there's a separate line for men and women.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm pro women's freedom, you know, and women's rights. But the thing is, in our countries, unfortunately, men are not there yet, you know. We cannot be mixed with them because we have seen that happening in Egypt. We have seen it happening in a lot of countries where women can be raped, a lot of things can go wrong. So I understand if they want to separate the lines. I understand that, although I'm against it, you know. But in such countries, yeah, why not?
But don't you think it's more respectful to women to give them their own separate
No.
line?
What's respectful for women is that you, as a man, you see a woman in front of you or behind you, and you respect her. She's your sister, she's your mother, and you don't touch her. You don't say anything bad to her. That's respectful. Not be there, be far from me, because if I see you, I'm gonna have I don't want.
No, obviously, yeah, I understand what you mean, but it's just that me personally, as a man who has a family, I would personally prefer that they have their own line, and that they are not mixed in with men. Honestly.
Because you are from Libya, because you are from that background, and my sister's living in Libya. She's married to a Libyan guy, and I know. Yeah,
congrats.
Thanks.
I said congrats on purpose.
My mother has been there, and she told me that everything is separated. Well, we don't have that in Morocco. We are mixed everywhere, you know. We should not have lines. We should be able to mix, and men should respect women, although they mix.
I totally agree with you on the part when you say that men are actually not supposed to see women as objects, and even if you're mixed, you're not supposed to disrespect them or harass them. But do you think that in the so-called Western civilized countries, they
Netherlands, watch out.
because she's kind of demeaning the Arab countries by saying that men are not like respecting women. Do you agree
of course,
with me?
I just saw a video 2 days or 3 days ago about women in London, in England, and she was half naked and everyone was touching her, you know. This can happen anywhere. But I have lived in Morocco, I lived in Turkey, I'm living right now in the Netherlands, and I can tell you that I can go out in the Netherlands wearing a skirt with my friends, girls, and no one is gonna talk to me. Try to do that in Morocco. Even here in Turkey, like, men kind of respect, but try to do that in Morocco. I think in our countries, men have to learn to respect women, which we don't have yet. I don't know, whatever you want, but I'm from Morocco. I lived in Morocco 20 years, so I know.
The proportion of what is considered to be acceptable in a certain community, like in Arab communities and in Europe in general, it's different. So maybe a skirt in Netherlands or in the UK is not the same as when you say, like, I want to wear a skirt in Morocco, you know?
I totally agree with that, and that's why, unfortunately, in our countries, even if you are wearing a burqa, they will still talk to you. They won't leave you alone, even if you are totally covered.
I'm a Muslim Turkish. We are supporting you.
Morocco!
I am sure you are going to be the champion. We want Morocco to be champion. As a Turkish guy, as a Muslim guy, we are proud of you, and you are showing the world how powerful a Muslim can be. You know, always in Europe, in the United States, they are insulting us. You know, Muslim from Turkey, from Morocco, from Egypt. But you showed the world how powerful Muslims can be if they want. So, you are very good looking, by the way.
Thank you. Do you know where is it taking place, at least?
Qatar, isn't it?
Qatar, yeah. Actually, the first Arab Muslim country that ever hosts the World Cup.
So that's why it was such a big deal.
It's been getting a lot of controversy recently about the restrictions because, as you know, people are restricting alcohol, they're restricting public display of affection. What do you think about that?
I get the alcohol part because in the Middle East, everyone's really religious, right? And they don't want to get that. But public affection? I didn't know that was outlawed. What the fuck?
Kind of like Muslims and Arabs in general, like, do not, like, for example, when you walk on the street, you don't see people like holding hands, even couples and stuff.
Not even like what, hugging or like talking to each other, whispering, what?
A lot of people have been complaining about, especially the LGBT community recently.
I have heard about that. Wasn't there like one man that ran into the field with a full flag?
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I think of this. The LGBTQ, with the alphabet people, they like to free love, right? So is it not free to love just heterosexuality? I'm just saying is that they don't want it. Therefore, respect that?
In general, your sexuality has nothing to do with sport. If you want to come over and watch and enjoy sport, you're welcome, you know?
Exactly. I never understood why they had to force their way into it, like in every situation. I get it. You love the same sex, or possibly you're not the same sex, or whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's just that this is sports.
Yeah,
what does
exactly.
that have to do with anything? can we just do what we love?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make it political. Just say like support your team that you want, and then afterwards, if it loses, then you lose. If you win, woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Woo!
Very much. What's your name?
Abdo.
Abdo. Oh, my name is Abdo as well.
Ah, mashallah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bosnia and also from Tunisia.
Oh, you're from Tunisia. Whoa, I'm from Libya, dude.
Nice,
We're
nice.
basically twins.
Yeah, neighbors.
What team are you cheering for?
I was for Brazil, but not for Morocco, you know?
Oh, everybody's cheering for Morocco. I'm asking people here what they think about the current World Cup in Qatar. What do you think about the organization? What do you think about the atmosphere, about the matches?
One reason, you Muslim.
Yes, yes.
You pray and
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. It's a good platform to tell the people about our religion, you know?
Exactly, exactly. What do you guys think about the laws implemented, the Islamic laws, obviously, because you're from the US and you know all the hype that's been going on about the LGBTQ and
I feel like people are exaggerating it. I mean, if you're coming to the country as a guest, you should respect their morals and their like laws. But the people that are going against it, they're not understanding that Qatar is a modest country and they just want to do whatever they want. They're like, we're coming for the World Cup, you have to switch your laws for the month or two that we're here. But
Exactly.
it doesn't make sense.
exactly my point. I always make the analogy that if you go to your friend's house and they usually have to take off their shoes, you cannot come and say, no, I always wear my shoes in my house.
You're a guest. You have to.
You're a guest in their country. So
Yeah.
You can't force your laws on them.
You just have to respect certain laws, and you cannot. And we, as Arabs and Muslims, you know, you've been to Libya before, right? You guys been to Libya before,
Yes.
and we do not have public display of affection in general. This is the big picture,
the interview.
but people are trying to put a magnifying glass on, as usual, the LGBT.
Islamophobia. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
They
It's
want
like
to make it seem that Qatar's a bad country
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they don't
it's
like
like-
the fact that it's Middle Eastern.
Morocco. Go
Well,
channel is this?
this is gonna be on my English YouTube channel.
What is it called?
It's called Abdo Huti in English. Yeah, tell people to subscribe.
Subscribe to his channel right now.
We want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month.
I'll subscribe tonight.
Where are you from, my friend?
I'm from Arabia, Arabistan.
Arabistan. Which country?
It's Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Jeddah.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
you.
Who do you think will win this World Cup?
I think Argentina has a big percentage of
I thought
winning.
you would be cheering for Morocco, man.
I know, but we're happy to see Morocco at this level, to tell you the truth. This is the beginning. Maybe the next 4 years, we might see Morocco to go to the final.
Football is kind of tricky. Maybe they might even move on to
By
the
way,
finals.
The
so.
World Cup, this one in Qatar, call it the dream.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe it's a dream come true.
What do you think about Qatar when it comes to the laws that it implemented as a Muslim in
I
our
was
country?
there, seriously. Everything is to the perfect
Ah,
level.
you were there?
Yes, to the perfect levels.
Yeah, it's-
I saw the Argentina-Saudi game. This one is the best one in terms of spending, in terms of the hotels, the entertainment. Beautiful, beautiful.
So many people are criticizing Qatar and Muslim communities in
Yes.
general,
Yes.
and they don't want to host World Cups because they're saying that it's discrimination against minorities, like LGBTQ
Yes,
community,
yes, yes.
and also prohibiting the drinking of alcohol. But what do you think about that?
I will tell them we have done it. Now it's the final. Thank you very much. Criticize us, but we have done it. We've done the dream for the Arab country, for the nations. We have done very good. We've been friendly. We market ourselves very well. And I think we're done. We're very good at this level. Don't worry about it. We have done it.
Exactly. When it comes to like good organization,
Yes.
no fighting in
No
stadiums. It's
fighting,
very
no
clean.
alcohol.
People are cleaning up after
Exactly.
matches, and people like even the separation between men and women in lines and in public
Everything is
transportation. It's respectful to
Perfect.
women.
I heard about some not good things happened on this cup. Discrimination itself, it's a very bad thing. My family was discriminated and was persecuted in Russia. I think people don't have to suffer because of their nation, religion, sexual orientation.
Let me explain to you a little better. In Muslim and Arab communities, we do not have public display of affection, whether it was opposite sex or same sex. You know, when you go to an Arab country, have you been before to an Arab Muslim country?
Only in Egypt, I think.
Ah, cool. So-
Turkey and Egypt.
Yeah, when you go in Egypt, you do not see maybe men and women holding hands so much, or maybe kissing in the street. Do you watch the World Cup?
Yes, of course.
Which team you think is gonna win?
I am fancy for Morocco, actually.
Morocco. Oh, let's go. What do you honestly think about the World Cup, this World Cup, especially being hosted in a Muslim and Arab country?
The Prince of Qatar, they do very good job. Actually, with that things, they are good, so good. They make it so good, that World Cup. Because
Because-
in history, I think actually that,
Some
yeah.
people are saying that it's discrimination against minorities like LGBTQ, and also because of drinking alcohol, people want to drink in stadiums, and smash the stadium
Yeah,
and
well,
have
that why I
fights
say-
and harass women.
Yeah, no. That's why I say he's good. Make good job, the Prince of Qatar. Seriously, you can't control my religion, my society. You can't control.
You are welcome to come, but you respect
Exactly, you
the
must
rules of
respect-
the country.
Exactly, you must respect my society, my religion, my people.
What's your name?
Hussein.
What do you think about the current World Cup? What team are you cheering for?
Morocco, for sure, yeah.
Oh, Morocco. I hope they win. We'll pray to God that they win, inshallah.
Inshallah, I hope so also, yeah.
What do you think about the organization of this World Cup?
I think it's good that it's in Qatar for dawah, for our people to show our religion, to show our culture. But I also think it's a very big waste of money.
They are making the stadiums kind of reconstructable so that they can move them to countries who actually need them as donations or as reinvestments for the future.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's a very good point.
Yeah, a lot of people who are trying to attack Qatar because it's banning alcohol, it's banning LGBTQ, it's banning promiscuity in general, and because they are separating men from women lines in public transportation and in the stadiums in general. What do you think about that?
So if you travel and go to Qatar, you have to follow the rules. Nobody forces you to go there to watch the World Cup. You can watch it on TV if you want. And I think they also kind of expect from us that we show them respect for their culture and religion. Me, myself, I live in Switzerland. I respect the culture, their religion, and their way of life. And we also expect the same thing. It's a very, very short and very simple deal.
I genuinely, personally don't understand how women come and complain that like they're not mixed up with men in lines, and then they're like, how come we are not getting harassed? I don't understand.
Exactly, we don't understand, but they're right to express their
Exactly,
feeling.
yeah, they can.
Maybe they see something we don't see, but our where we grow up and everything, regular woman wanted to have a private and separated everything.
Yeah, they want to have their own lines, their
Exactly,
own
why not?
facilities,
Yes,
and yeah,
why not?
yeah, it's cool.
All
it's
the
cool.
best. All the
Yeah,
best. Thank
we
you
wish
very
all
much.
the best to Morocco.
Thank you
Inshallah.
very much.
Nice
All
to
the
talk
best.
to you.
Pleasure meeting you. Yeah,
So Abdo, what do you think about Qatar teaching people about our tradition, about our religion, about Islam in general?
What we see in the TV and you see on Instagram, it's good. It's not the perfect, but it's on a good way.
Yes, also this is the World Cup that has least problems, least fights because of obviously drinking and
Yes.
because of harassment.
You see English women they feel very welcome, not like in other stadium they touch them or say something, bad.
Yeah, they're not being harassed, exactly. And this is the teaching of Islam, to respect women and to treat them properly, because some people are trying to make a big deal out of separating men and women, but it's actually good for women because they don't want to be harassed and they want to be treated specially.
Yeah, of course. That's a good start maybe for the future to show the world, look, Muslim people can do different, and then it's a good start for the next generation.
Are you watching the World Cup?
Sadly, no, I'm not actually a sportsman.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Not even the final match. You're not going to watch the final match?
There's a final match coming up now?
Yeah, on the 18th.
See, that's how much I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was the final matches.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada. Oh, you've been disqualified, so probably this is why. Because your people don't watch.
That is true. And over there in the West, everyone keeps calling it soccer when it's football.
Yeah, this is actually another hurtful thing for the rest of the world.
It really is. I don't get why they keep calling it soccer. You hit it with your actual foot, right?
Yeah, exactly. Morocco is playing, the next match is going to be against France, which is pretty...
France actually made it all the way up?
Yeah, France is a really good team. مرحبا بكم في اسطنبول. Welcome to Istanbul.
I feel like, okay, I heard the welcome part, but I felt like you insulted me in the beginning.
No, I didn't.
It's not, I know, but since I didn't understand it, I was like, come on, man, you gotta do this to me.
It's been a pleasure meeting you and talking to you, honestly.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Have a lovely day.
Peace, man.
Thank you so much. Peace.
We love Moroccan people. You know, I have really a lot of friends in Istanbul.
A lot of Moroccan friends.
From Morocco. I like Moroccan food. You have delicious, very delicious Moroccan food.
What's your favorite Moroccan food?
I don't know the names because I cannot memorize them.
We're filming, bro. 1 second.
You know,
To talk to you. Hey, buddy, come here.
Dead and gone. I said, oh my